P. Diddy, a name once tied to power, success and glamorous parties, is now at the center of a shocking story that's shaking the entertainment world. For years, he was a giant in the music industry, who created Bad Boy Records, brought us stars like the Notorious B.I.G., and shaped the sound of hip-hop. But behind the success there were always rumors. From the tragic deaths of Tupac and Biggie to whispers about what really went on at Diddy's extravagant parties, the truth stayed hidden, until now. Recently, Diddy's Miami mansion was raided, and what authorities found was disturbing. Homeland Security agents uncovered hidden cameras, installed in various rooms, capturing every corner of the house. But even stranger, they found thousands of bottles of baby oil. That's right, baby oil. It raises big questions about what really went on at these gatherings. The big shock doesn't stop there. The guest list for these infamous freak-off parties was packed with some of the world's most famous people. We're talking about LeBron James, Barack Obama, Jennifer Lopez, Paris Hilton, Kim Kardashian, and Leonardo DiCaprio. These parties weren't just glamorous, they were full of secrets. Multiple women have come forward with horrifying stories about what happened at these parties. Adult entertainer Audrey Sherry English and others claim they were forced into sexual acts. Diddy has been accused of sex trafficking, kidnapping, and using threats to control women. Reports say he tricked women into thinking they were in relationships with him, only to pressure them into being with male sex workers. Over the years there have been whispers about many young artists falling into his trap, and one name that consistently pops up is Justin Bieber. One story that has circulated for years involves an old video titled 48 Hours with Diddy, where Justin Bieber, still young at the time, spends 2 days with P. Diddy. Now, to be clear, Justin wasn't exactly starting his career with Diddy at that time. He was around 15 or 16 years old, already beginning to make waves in the music industry. But the relationship between Bieber and Diddy raised some eyebrows, especially considering the pattern that some believe Diddy follows with young artists. The rumor goes that Diddy often surrounds himself with up-and-coming talent, offering them mentorship and opportunities in the industry. However, behind the scenes, it is said that he uses these interactions to his advantage. Allegedly, he records compromising moments and over time, uses those tapes to blackmail or control these individuals. This is how, some people say, he maintains his immense power over both the music industry and Hollywood. Many women have also reported being drugged at these events. Drugs like cocaine, oxycodone, and the date rape drug GHB were allegedly handed out. Women were coerced into sexual acts while under the influence, making the situation even more terrifying. These acts were said to be recorded, often without consent, for blackmail. Victims claim Diddy kept these videos to silence them or even sold them, creating a culture of fear. The parties themselves were described as grueling. They could last for hours or even days, leaving people physically exhausted and needing fluids to recover. Some participants were so drained, they couldn't even leave or get help. And that's not all. Diddy has a proper, well-organized team that manages everything, from booking hotels to stocking rooms with supplies like baby oil and lubricants. After the parties, crews were brought in to clean up the mess, showing just how planned these events were. For over 2 decades now, whispers of P. Diddy's manipulative and coercive tactics have persisted. But to fully understand why Diddy holds such sway, we need to look back at how he rose to prominence. P. Diddy, born Sean Combs in 1969, started his career in 1990 as an intern at Uptown Records. He was a young man with a dream, working hard to climb the ranks of the industry. However, just a few years later, he was fired from the label. Determined not to let this setback define him, he decided to start his own record label, Bad Boy Records, in 1993. This was the move that would catapult him to stardom and success. One of the first major talents P. Diddy signed to Bad Boy Records was a young Usher, who was only 13 years old at the time. Diddy, who was 23 at the time, became a key figure in shaping Usher's early career. But years later, Usher would reflect on that time with Diddy and hint at seeing many things that didn't sit right with him. Though Usher hasn't gone into detail, in interviews he has suggested that what he witnessed during his time with Diddy was unsettling. In fact, when asked if he would ever send his own children to stay at Diddy's house, Usher was quick to respond with a firm never. This raises an important question. If a former protege of Diddy's would never trust him with his own children, what does that say about the environment Diddy creates? As Diddy's fame and fortune grew, so did his network of connections. He began releasing his own music, and thanks to his talent and marketing savvy, he quickly became a household name. Songs like I'll Be Missing You and Bad Boy for Life were massive hits, and soon everyone wanted to be associated with Bad Boy Records. Diddy's influence only increased, and with it, his ability to maintain control over those who worked with him. But in 1996, tragedy struck the music world when legendary rapper Tupac Shakur was murdered. The circumstances surrounding Tupac's death remain shrouded in mystery, but one of the persistent rumors involves P. Diddy. Some claim that Diddy had a hand in Tupac's murder, though these accusations have never been proven. What is known is that in the aftermath of Tupac's death, there was significant anger directed toward Diddy. Cars were damaged and tensions ran high, but somehow, Diddy managed to settle these disputes out of court with the help of his powerful legal team. For years, these darker sides of Diddy's life remained rumors, whispered about but never confirmed. But in November 2023, everything changed. Diddy's ex-girlfriend Cassie filed a civil case against him, accusing him of horrific acts over the span of a decade. In her lawsuit, Cassie claimed that Diddy had coerced her into various forms of abuse and exploitation. According to Cassie's allegations, Diddy began forcing himself into her life when she was just 19 years old, while he was 37. By 2005, he had complete control over her career and personal life. He promised her the world, a music career, fame, success, but these promises came at a steep price. Diddy allegedly signed Cassie to a 10-album deal, which gave him not only control over her music but also her life. Over the years, according to Cassie, Diddy manipulated every aspect of her life, leveraging his influence in the music world to trap her in a toxic relationship. The story of Diddy's alleged abuse doesn't stop with Cassie either. Many other people have come forward with similar claims, painting a picture of a man who uses his power, wealth, and connections to manipulate, exploit, and silence those around him. Recently, during a raid at Diddy's mansion, authorities found guns, drugs, and large amounts of baby oil and lubricant. This evidence seems to confirm the dark rumors surrounding his freak-off parties. Diddy is now facing serious charges, and has been denied bail twice. If convicted, he could be facing a long time in prison. His lawyer insists that the accusations are false, claiming that Diddy is simply a flawed person caught in the middle of baseless claims. Still, the media attention surrounding the case is growing every day. But it seems like he is not doing it all alone. There are speculations that big celebrities of Hollywood like Beyoncé Kardashians are well aware of what he is doing. P. Diddy and Beyoncé have been close for years, with their friendship raising eyebrows across the industry. Beyoncé, while globally admired for her talent, has also developed a notorious reputation for being arrogant and controlling behind the scenes. Many in the industry whisper about her exploitative behavior, with reports of her bullying co-stars and even mistreating her band members, especially her drummers. With her regular attendance at P. Diddy's infamous parties, it's hard to believe that she isn't aware of what goes on at these events. As one of his best friends, Beyoncé is likely privy to a lot of what happens behind closed doors, fueling suspicions that she may even be complicit in some of the questionable activities. Their bond is strong enough that it has created a formidable shield in the entertainment world. Together, they hold so much power and influence that people are often too scared to speak out against them. The speculation around Beyoncé's involvement in these parties only adds to the mystery. However, as more details come out, celebrities are trying to distance themselves from Diddy. Leonardo DiCaprio's team has made it clear that he only went to Diddy's parties early in his career. Moreover, Daddy's best friends like Kim Kardashian, LeBron James, and others have also unfollowed him on social media, signaling they don't want to be connected to him anymore. Not only this, big names like Ashton Kutcher and Kevin Hart are also backing away. Investigations are still going on, and everyone is waiting for the judge's ruling. However, it's scary to think about how the glitz and glamour of our favorite stars can hide such dark truths. How many dark faces are around us, and we are admiring them like a god. This shows how dark this industry can be for newcomers. Daddy may have exploited hundreds of aspiring actors or actresses, but only few of them have spoken, as he has strong industry connections, so nobody would want to go against him. What do you think about these revelations? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more stories that go behind the scenes of celebrity life.